Hello, my name is Mrs. Cogswell, and I will be your child's AP Calculus AB teacher this year. I'm very excited to get started, and I'm really enjoying getting to know your student, and I hope that they will love calculus as much as I love calculus moving forward. Let's see. So we follow the AP curriculum, and ideally we'll try to finish the curriculum before spring break. And then after spring break, we'll have time to go back and review all of the curriculum, and it's very good for students to relearn or sometimes fill in any gaps that they didn't understand as we were going through the new curriculum. We use AP Classroom, and that's how they'll sign up for their AP exam, and we also use WebAssign, and that's where they will have access to their online textbook. And then you'll notice, if you haven't already, that I have them do what's called check your understandings. So for every homework assignment, they're supposed to do their textbook homework problems, check their answers on Canvas, and then I want them to do a 4-question check your understanding on WebAssign. And we've done that in the past, and students, we've only gotten positive feedback, and that's what a lot of colleges are now doing. They're using some type of online platform as a way of submitting homework assignments, so we think it's good for them to experience that before they get to college. And then student expectations. I've really emphasized homework is critical in calculus, and taking really good notes, trying to find a person or a study group outside of class to help maybe do their homework with or study for assessments. But I cannot emphasize enough how much the practice and homework is in this course. That is how they're going to learn the content. So if students start doing poorly on assessments, that is always the first question I will ask them is, are you doing your homework consistently, and go through that process. So we're going to use Canvas in here, just like all the other courses, and that's where they'll be able to find any resources. So here's what my Canvas course looks like. So this is the home page, and if you click on current modules, this will take you to what we're doing right now, which is in Chapter 1. And in the Chapter 1, you will find any worksheets we've completed that I've handed out. There's their blank notes. Here's their homework assignments, completed notes if they're ever absent, if they're sick. That's where they can find their completed notes. And then these are the solutions to all of the homework questions. So, and I've told them don't have those solutions pulled up while they're doing their homework and give them that false sense of understanding. But that's where you can find what we're doing currently. But I've always told them on the home page or go to modules is where you can find everything in Canvas. And then down here below or in the class resources, there's the link to the WebAssign. And all students seem to be doing really well with the WebAssign. So, yeah. Let's see here. And then I do have a YouTube channel. We made it when COVID hit, and it is just me talking through the completed notes, but it's perfect for students who are absent to go through and copy the notes from Canvas and then watch my YouTube video to hear me explain the concepts. And then I'll still encourage them to come in during SRT so we can go over the notes that they missed. And then graphing calculators are a requirement for this course. So they have got to get a graphing calculator and start practicing with that calculator. On the AP exam, there will be 4 parts. 2 of those parts, the only calculator they're going to be allowed to use is a graphing calculator. So it's very important that they get used to using it and feel confident with it. And then I've put some suggested calculators down here, but really any graphing calculator will work. The grades in here, we do 5% practice, so that's those check your understandings on WebAssign or any homework that they turn in, any homework checks we do during class. Then 15% are quizzes, and then 80% are tests. And first semester we'll give 4 tests. Second semester, I think we'll do 3 tests and potentially a project. And the final exams don't carry any higher weight than all of the other tests, but we will do a final exam both semesters. And then the relearning opportunity, here's what my relearning opportunity looks like. So to reassess, so if they take an assessment and they realize there were some concepts they would like to try again, to reassess over that, here's the requirements. They need to be active participants. So if they've been sleeping, if they've had their phone out, if they've been listening to music or distracted, I will let you know, but I'll have a conversation with the student. Completion of any required work. So those check your understandings need to be up to date. They need to have those done. And on the day of a test, they'll turn in an AP review. So this just shows me that they're doing something outside of class to help prepare, and that they're putting in some effort before the assessment. And then they need to have completed the original assessment on time, unless there's a good excused absence. And then authentic effort on that first assessment. So we don't want a kid to turn in something blank and just expect to take the retake. So, and there's going to be a Google form that they'll fill out. I'll have them come in, we'll do a conversation. They'll tell me which concepts they'd like to prove that they did, that they understand better, or we can sit down and go over stuff and give them the opportunity to reassess. And I've told the students this isn't for people who just make careless mistakes throughout an assessment, because sometimes those can add up. But this is for if there's a concept that you truly did not understand or just didn't do very well on, then that's what the relearning is for. Okay, and then lastly, please never hesitate to contact me. There's my email address and my phone number and extension. I am here for your student, and I want them to all do amazing in calculus, and I want them to enjoy calculus. And please never hesitate to contact me. If you notice your student is spending hours on their homework and it's making them cry, please let me know. I want them to enjoy it, and I don't want this to be super stressful, but it is a very challenging topic that they've signed up for. So, but again, please communicate and let me know if you see anything that you think I should know about. So, okay, well, thank you very much.